Right, okay, so you've just come out of the vault and you've got a weapon which is the tactical automatic combat rifle. You've got quite a few mods available on this one. In fact, I'll just show you now how many you've actually got. Okay, 60 out of 60. So there's quite a few there. You've already got a stand on this one. Automatic receiver, which makes it continuous firing, 75 fire rate. You've got all these different mods available to change that. You can change it from an automatic to a calibrated. That's going to give you critical damage and plus 10% hip fire accuracy. The critical damage is used in VAT system. That means basically you can get the VAT to automatically aim at the opponent. You can actually aim at different body parts, and if you're doing boss, such as Earl or Scorch Beast, it'll actually have a better reduction from them, like a damage reduction for the critical damage. You've also got focus automatic receiver, which gives you hip fire accuracy. Just show you an example of this. So if I'm just walking around in the wasteland like this, okay, put it away, and then I just go to shoot, that's basically hip. If I do an aim, you can see there, that's the aim there. So you can fire from here, or you can do the aim. So that's that one. Let's go back to it. Okay. Let's modify it. Alright, hair trigger. So you'll see that changed it from automatic to single fire rate, but your range does go up and your VATS accuracy. If you don't know what the VATS is, just go down here, and what I basically do, you press the left button, you can see you got 8% there, and you also got the critical, which is Y. And you can see it makes like a strange noise as well when it gets a higher one. Ideally you want it at sort of 100%. Okay. And then you can change your different enemies. There's also perk cards on this particular section for the criticals and the VATs. As you can see there, you've got concentrated fire. And that one, you can target limbs and makes the ability to kill somebody or take them down quite quick. Okay. Right, modules on this one. Okay, so we've got hardened receiver. That gives you more damage. Single fire. AP cost, so when you're doing the action points, it'll actually take it down more and quicker, so you can't do as many shots on your VAT system. Exactly the same for the 38 receivers, so that's going to give you a lot less damage because it's 38 is smaller ammunition. We've got another one here, powerful automatic receiver. So that one's going to give you more damage, but you are going to have a bigger weight when you're carrying stuff around. You'll see on the right hand side you've got requires adhesive, nuclear material, oil, screw, spring and steel to make that particular modification. So if you are making it and you haven't got all them things, or you want to make it, then you're just going to be not going to be able to do it. You've also got required perks, gunsmith, okay, rank 3. So let me just show you that one as well. I've got Gunsmith rank 5, so I can make any weapons here, or any modifications. And also when I've got this on, the guns last longer, they don't break. Okay, now if I just take that off now, and go to modify as well, and you'll see a lot of the items aren't available unless I've got a higher rank. Okay, let's go back to the perk cards. Gunsmith. Right, okay, so we'll go back to modifications. Right, we've got precise 38 receiver. That's going to give us better sighted accuracy, plus 1% aim speed, plus 25% hip fire accuracy. Okay, so that's good for hip fire. So if you're doing quick shots, you're just running around the wasteland, that's going to give you more as a single fire. Prime automatic receiver. Now that's going to give you plus 65% damage to Scorch. So the Scorch beasts, they're the ones, they've got like little things sticking out the skin, and also if you're doing the Scorch beast event, when you jump on the nuke on it, it's going to kill, it's going to kill them all quicker. You're going to need some hard to get items such as Violet Flux and Crimson Flux. So these are normally given when you've done the Scorch Beast event. Scorch Earth it's actually called. So you're going to need them to be able to do this particular modification. But it's going to give you see the damage there, it says 59 plus 7. So that's pretty good, that one. And you're going to need a rank of 5 for the Gunsmith as well. Okay, prime receiver, so this is exactly the same as the automatic, but it's a single shot. Refined receivers as well, so you've got 38 and then normal. So this one's going to give you, this is using a 45 as opposed to the 38, it's going to give you a plus 5% sighted accuracy, aim speed and hip fire. Now you might think, why did it just go straight for the best one? Well, what tends to happen in Fallout is you'll get these mods knocking about. Now sometimes you get the mods in vendors. So the vendors, there's a good one down here, which I'll take you to later, Watoga Station. Actually, this one's better. The RNG station, that does have a lot of modifications for this particular weapon, for the combat rifle. But what you'll find is they are scattered about. You are given these modifications on certain events, or you might find them when you're knocking about in different locations. Or you might get a plan, as you can see on me, from my character. I've got all 60 of them. It took me a while to get all them, but yeah, that's how you get you get the mods. So that's the receivers there. Also got a few others. Scorch Killer's receiver. So that's going to give you a better range, less damage, but more damage to the Scorch. So you probably get that one before you get the Prime. Severe receiver, so it's going to be a VATS critical damage of plus 50%. Snappy, so you can see there's sort of some AP cost there, more weight, less damage. And then the standard one, steadfast receiver, that's going to give you better hip fire. True receiver, tweaked automatic. So it depends on how you're going to use your weapon. I tended to go for, when I had this combat rifle to begin with in the low levels, is go for one which gives me as many items as possible. So that one there, vicious receiver, seem to give me sighted, plus aim speed, critical damage, and hit fire. Okay, so that's the first lot of mods available there. And then we've got the aligned short barrel mods. Okay, so we've got less recoil, but can you see the range boost up there if we go for a long barrel? So if I change that now to long barrel, okay, it's going to give me more recoil when I shoot. But if I also change to a long scope, what we'll do also is put a suppressor on. Okay, and what I would do, just to make this, rather than me just talking, let's do an example. So I'll get down here and I can see Super Mutant there, so let's just attack her. So you've got 14 damage there. It doubled up for a sneak attack because we're quite far away. And they're upset now. Okay. Right. Now if I use the VATS, you can see it's not picking up the VATS because it's too far away, or it's giving it very, very low. So VATS is getting up now. So that's, you can see if I would choose a modification with VATS, it'll turn on quite quick, as opposed to if I was doing it long distance. But if you are low level, if you haven't got much defence, then this is perfect this. Okay. So we haven't managed to get close to it. I've completely changed the way that this weapon works by putting a few okay, let's just hide away now. Right, okay, so I'll just do modifications again. Okay, modify. So I went for that long barrel with with more recoil, but it gives a lot longer range, 174 as opposed to 90. We've got some other ones as well, such as the Stabilize, which gives us less recoil, but not as far. Long barrel there, short. Now that one there gives us better VATS accuracy as well, and then you can see true long barrel, short. So everything sort of gives you more in terms of how things are going to work, like recoil, but the detriment of range. So we're going to get more recoil, more range, or shorter barrel without. Okay, so there's quite a few different mods on there. The reason for me showing you all these is if we can get a modification from a vendor, so what we'll do is let's go to the vendor now, RNG station. Hopefully there's some mods available to purchase for caps. Right, so let's have a look. Trade. Right, so mods, okay, so let's have a look. Okay, there's none available here. There was when I was in a public server. Okay, so let's just try this one over here. So look at this one. Okay, so mods. Yeah, there's nothing in that one. Let's just see notes because well, there we are. Assault rifle. Oh, no, assault rifle. This is a different one. Combat rifle. There we are. So we have got some plans available. You'll see that one automatic point 38 receiver. So there is them available. How many is this? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. So there's a few, 9 available. You'll see the cost of them, 458 cap, so they are quite high. And that's the way to be able to get these modifications on. Okay, let's just... Right, so let's go back to mod it again. Okay, modify. The other ones we've got stocks. Right, okay, so we've got a bruising stock which is quite good because it says at the bottom plus 50% melee damage. What that means is if you're going somewhere and you run out of ammunition, you can actually use the gun itself, the butt of the gun, to be able to knock them out. Also, when you're doing the some of the daily events, or should I say some of the daily ops, sometimes the ops themselves, you can only kill them by using the melee. So you have to basically shoot them and finish them off with a melee, or just use a melee weapon. So that's quite a good little modification there. That it's a bit overlooked because you would tend to carry weapons such as a melee weapon. So let's just get a melee weapon out. So we've got a baseball bat, for example. What else is it? It's got a paddleball. Okay. Yeah, I haven't got... there. Troubleshooter's plasma cutter. Okay, so if I was using the combat rifle, for example, I might shoot away and then finish them off with that one. So shoot away and then switch weapon and whack them. Okay. Be nice if there was a daily ops on that, but if you have got daily ops, it should crop up quite a lot actually. Right. Okay, let's go back to modding. Okay, so possible stock. Okay, so you also got aligned stock bruising, which we just checked about. Forceful, that's the one that you get with it. Precise, that's quite good because it's giving you less recoil, better melee damage, stability, sighted accuracy, aim speed, and hip fire. Okay. Stabilize, standard, and then true. I think in the past that true has been pretty good for me, apart from the bruising one. So if you're carrying a melee weapon, a knife or a baseball bat or something like that to finish them off in daily ops, that's fine. If you can use this one, but if you're not, that bruising stock. Okay, magazines. So larger magazine to carry more ammo. Perforating, doesn't really say much on that. In fact, it's actually less, but I do know when I've used this one, it has just kill them quicker. With the, was it plus 40% armor penetration. So if you have got enemies such as let's go back to them. Go to West Tech. So super mutants, they do carry armor, so that's quite a good Let's get back up here. Okay, so let's just go back to it. Okay, so let's modify that one, modify. Okay, so modify to there we are. Okay, so just find them on here again. There we are. Okay, so it's 14 I think from this area before. Let's try and shoot them now. 16, there we are. Oh, look at that, 19. It's a bit closer. So that definitely does work. Okay. Right, modify again. This is why I've got 60 mods on this. It does change the gameplay completely. Right, piercing. Okay, so that's going to give you 20% armor penetration, but faster reload. So that's pretty good. Quick magazine. So that doesn't give you armor protection, but it's going to be faster if you reload. Now you've also got the faster reloading. There is a perk card. On here, let's have a look. Somewhere knocking out. Yeah, there we are. Ground pounder. So that one, 30% faster. Okay, so you could use the ground pounder or you could use that mod. If you use them both together, it's going to be really quick. Right, okay, so let's go on to this one. Modify. Stinging. So that one's going to give us plus 25% capacity, but slower aim speed. Okay. And then Swift magazine, plus 25% capacity, minus 3, but faster. Okay, so you can see there's quite a few differences on there. Depends what you want to do. Okay. Scopes, night vision. That's quite good. Medium scope, or if you're doing sort of close combat. Okay, so there's quite a few. There's a difference on the VATS accuracy, you can see that knocking about, going up and down. Suppressor, that's what I had on then. No muzzle. Muzzle brake, so that's going to give you minus 2% per shot recoil, so that's quite good. Let's just put that on real quickly. Oops. Okay, so let's have a look. Let's take this guy out. Ooh. So it's a bit louder now, so they're probably going to find us quicker. Sounds pretty good though, that. Okay, let's modify that again. We've got the bayonet, so melee damage. So I was talking before about the daily ops. If you do get a daily ops where you have to kill them with melee at the end, it's worth doing. And then compensated, that's going to give us less recoil. It's going to give us better recoil, and well, it's actually the best recoil. So that's pretty good. So I think what will happen with this one, it should, if I shoot now, I should be able to do a few shots without any kick at all. pretty good. Okay, so right, so I think let's just get rid of these guys before we get killed. That's why the suppressor's quite good. Right, so I've got a legendary weapon. Okay. Look at that. Right, okay, cleared away. Let's go back to the mods now. I think we're almost done now with the mods. Let's have a look. Compensator. Yes, yeah, so we just done compensator, haven't we? So which is noisy. Suppressor's pretty good. Now the weapon I was using just then is the fixer, and that does have the suppressor on it. Okay. And then last mod you got is different colours, which is quite good. That one I've got from the Atom Shop. Or it might have been free from one of the scoreboards. So there we are. So that's basically all the mods, apart from, I might as well while we're here, do a legendary module. Oh, that's quite good. That one, so I've got a bloodied, compensated automatic combat rifle. If you don't know what bloodied is, all that means is my HP at the bottom, because it's red, so let's just put it on now. There we are, blooded. So the lower it is, the better it goes up. You can see damage is 71, so if I give myself some more rads. Dysentery. Oh, magic. I'll just show you now. So that one is increased up to 95% and plus 92% there. So my damage is better. Okay. So if I'm trying to shoot something now, I should get a lot better shot. So let's go and have a look down here. So I think I was getting up 14 before, I was 16 there, so let's have a look now. 21, there we are. That's 42, because that one hasn't got any protection. I'm using my back crits on there. Right, so that's about it on the this particular weapon. As per usual, I'm going to pick some bits and bats up from all these kills. I think I've took them all out. Oh. Oh, look at that, dead ski. Right. I've fallen down there. Right, let's give up. And respawn back. Okay, so there we are. Thanks for watching. And that's all the mods I've got. Like and subscribe, that'd be great. Thank you. Boo!